Hi, my name's Ronnie and I love to read. So the month of January is officially over. I cannot believe it's been one whole month in 2015. January's gone. It'll never be January 2015 ever again. So, not only am I wearing red lipstick because it's February and that's hearts and Valentine's Day and love, and I just thought that I would switch it up from my baby pink. So it's red now. Deal with it. So I'm doing my first ever wrap up of a month where I'm just basically going to tell you all the books I read, all the books I got, and my February TBR, and I'm also going to be picking my next month's book challenge. I'm also here to tell you about how much money I collected this month for my end of the year book money fund, and also what change I made to it about a week ago. So first I'm going to tell you about the changes I made to my book money raising thing. So you see that here in the Penguin I just have lots of $1 bills. And that's because I decided that with the Penguin I was going to do it month by month. So for the month of February I have I think about $15 in here that I have to get me started on my TBR for February. And I did the whole every 100 pages gets 50 cents thing with this. And then I just collected all my spare change and I put it in this jar, and this is for the entire year. So I already have $15 in this in spare change for the month. So if I get $15 each month, I will have I'll have $180 by the end of the year, which is enough to get me started for January, if not February and March also. So that is that. So I'm going to tell you all the books that I got this month, which was actually a lot. And I'm very happy because I love books and it's great. So first of all, I'm going to show you the books that I got, but I've already read, whether in ebook form or I've borrowed it from the library. So first I'm going to show you the Mortal Instruments books I got. So I got the movie tie-in edition of City of Bones, which is a little creased and crinkled because I got it from this amazing website called thriftbooks.com. I got this for I think $3 and it is in excellent condition considering. It's a movie tie-in edition. I know there's no Jace on the cover. I wish Jace was on the cover, but I needed this book, and I figured the movie tie-in edition doesn't have the faces on it, and since there's a new show coming out of the Mortal Instruments, which I'm very excited for, I was glad there were no faces on it because that would be obsolete. But I do like that it's, if you see, it's the Manhattan or the New York skyline, and then under it, it's like, I guess it's supposed to just be the Institute. I mean, then there's the rune there. So I'm excited. Next, I also obtained, finally, a copy of City of Ashes. Look how pretty and shiny it is. I also finally obtained a copy of my favorite book in the Heroes of Olympus series. Can you guess it? It's Rocco, Athena. Look how pretty this is though. I just wanted to hug it when I got it. I hugged it for a long time and I freaked out about it. But it's the first book with Annabeth chapters. It's a Percabeth reunion. What? It's so good. And I'm happy that I finally got this book. Moving on to books that I read this month. I read 5 books this month. So this is kind of continuing the whole month book haul, but I just want to combine it into one. So books I read this month, my monthly challenge, which was read a book that's won an award. So I chose Looking for Alaska by John Green, and I know that this is won lots of awards. I'm not going to list all of them because I don't even know all of them. But I read this. It was so good. It was over too quickly. I read it in a day. It was over too quickly. I'm mad. John Green, write a sequel, prequel. I know this has been 10 years since this came out, so it's probably a little too late for a sequel. But I need more of Alaska, and I need more of Miles. I need more of the Colonel. Chip. I need more of... just need more of them all. I need more. But again, this was a really good book, so if you have not read this yet, I know that I'm probably the last person on BookTube to not read this book. But if you haven't read it yet, please read it. Next, I got all 3 books in Tahira Mafi's Shatter Me series, and I read all 3 of them. And I just finished Ignite Me, yesterday. I liked Shatter Me a lot, and then Unravel Me I was kind of iffy about, but then Ignite Me, oh my goodness, just took my head through a washing machine and spun it back out into the dryer. Does that make sense? Is that a good metaphor? Probably not. If you haven't read them, you really should. I also got a copy of Clockwork Princess and Clockwork Prince and also Clockwork Angel. Where's Clockwork Angel? Still haven't gotten it back. So I read this entire series in this month, and, well, actually, I finished Clockwork Angel New Year's Eve, so whatever. But I read this series this month. Very, very good. And I did a review of Clockwork Princess, my last video, so if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description below. Moving on to books that I got but haven't read yet. There are 3 of them. The first one is Sarah Denson, Along for the Ride. I don't know when this book came out, but I saw it on Thrift Books, and I also noticed that it was on a list of 100 YA books every teen should read. And I thought, you know what, I'll read it because I've read some of Sarah Denson's work, and I'm very excited. So I'll be reading this as soon as I can. The next book I obtained this month was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I know, it's pretty. It's paperback and pretty. I'm getting Scarlet and Cress in hardcover, and I'll probably end up getting Cinder in hardcover at some point during my life. But not right now, because paperback is just fine. Sometimes good enough is just that. Good enough. And finally, the book that I was most excited to have in January, that came out January 27th, I Was Here, by Gail Forman. And look at the girl on the cover. Like, could she not be me? Like, I have those boots. And jeans, relatable. But yes, I'm very excited to read this book because I basically read everything Gail Forman's ever written. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I needed it. I got it yesterday. It's going right on top of my TBR pile. If I had a symbolic TBR pile, I would put it on top. Wait! I do! Along for the Ride by Sarah Denson. Cinder by Marissa Meyer. And symbolically on top, above also all the other books that I have to read, I Was Here by Gail Forman. And I will be posting a review of this as soon as I finish it, which will probably be tomorrow. And finally, to conclude this video, I will be picking my month's challenge. Hopefully one of these 3 books will fit into this category, so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm picking. This is the one that I will be reading for February. I hope it's good and not something hard. Read a new to you author. Yes! I got one that I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Cinder by Marissa Meyer and the entire Lunar Chronicle series. I'm very excited to finally start reading this. I mean, I've had it sitting on my shelf for like weeks. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally read this, and then I can get it out of the way. And I don't know if I'll be doing a review on this. Maybe I'll be doing like a series review. I know that Ferris just came out. I don't know if I'll read that before or after I read Winter, which is coming out in November. So hopefully I can obtain all of the series and then do a series overview. Alright, so that is it, actually, for this month. This video. It's just a video. I hope you guys had a really great January, and I have a very special video planned for Valentine's Day. I don't know if I'll be uploading before then. Probably, though. I mean, I have so many good ideas for videos, and I'm really excited. I will be posting a review of I Was Here probably in a week or so. And I'll see you guys next time you decide to click on the link. So, bye! Now I have to put all these books away. I don't think I can hold them all. Here, let's try. I did it! I'm holding all my books. Yay. But they're heavy.